Hopefully we can spawn a great one whitetail relatively quick. So give me like 2 seconds and we'll start mowing down some whitetail. All right, hopefully this is working. Now, who do we got? Tez. We got Stewarty. What's going on? Turtle. Fallow Hunter. I'm so sad about Nico. Yeah, Nico's whole, I guess it kind of backfired on Nico, to be honest with you. But it's working. That's good. Appreciate you, Turtle. Hopefully we can get this relatively quick. I'm about 400 kills in now, so we'll see. I'm a huge fan of Tennessee. Well, that's got to be a tough time for you right now, man. But hey, I'm a Auburn alum, so I can feel your pain. Who is Nico? We were talking about the quarterback or the old quarterback at Tennessee. I looked at my subs and saw. Oh, for sure, man, for sure. I think I saw you in Lord Waltz's stream, and that's where I saw you, or either that or Flinters. I don't remember which one it was. So we've managed down a lot of these zones. I don't want to shoot the threes yet, but we're getting there. I also deleted a zone last night, so we're gonna have to go refine that at some point. There we go. Yeah, okay. Was it Flinters or was it I guess it could have been both. We'll be on one of Flinter's videos. Really? Nice, dude. Very nice. Let me turn up the music a little bit. I was going back and forth on whether or not I should do a whitetail grind or get a second black bear, because I saw Stewardy's. I saw that, or was it Moody's? I think they both got the spotted, maybe? That's the one I want, is that spotted to go with my glacier. That would look sick in a multi-mount. It's New England Mountains vid. I saw him on multi. Oh, nice. Nice, dude. Yeah, both got spotted. Dude, I said I wanted a glacier forever, but after seeing both of them, like, man, that and a multi-mount would look sick. So we've done a little bit of bear grinding, but not enough to expect a great one yet. Let's go pick these guys up. I can't wait to the point where we're shot down where I can have collection tents, because this is getting old, all the running around. It'll be out in 2 weeks or something like that. Okay. So just be on the lookout, I guess, for when he's hunting New England mountains. Signed out of PSN, and now it won't let you sign back in. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, Turtle. That's weird. That's weird. I had that problem with Streamlabs recently, but PlayStation's been pretty solid ever since that weekend when it was just down. That was awesome, but other than that, 2 more to add. Congrats on the albino bear. Yeah, I actually put it beside the mission bear just to see if there's a difference, because people had said forever that there is some kind of difference. But you put them beside each other, they look the exact same. Don't have my audio on right now. Don't want to school, but good afternoon. What is going on, E-Man? Well, I reckon I said that and you can't hear me, but hopefully everything is going good. See what I'm saying? All these level 1s, I have like 4 level 3s on the map now, so I'm shooting down these zones. Which reminds me, I probably shouldn't be shooting up here. Let's go back south and keep shooting down the population down there. Because the final goal, guys, will be if we can shoot down everything in the south and just have nothing but big males up north, then we'll be a lot more set up. Because some of these zones in the south are kind of a mess to try to shoot them. I think one of my diamonds, there's a level 3. 243 to 2. If he's the only shooter here, then we can kind of move this tent up. Yes, sir. So we're going to leave him for now, but we're also going to not have to come back here until we're ready to shoot the diamonds. Oh, for sure, E-Man. You're here in the middle of the night, dude. You, DJ, and Stewardy are here at, like, when I go live at 2 a.m., y'all are here. Nothing but small males here. We're getting close to moving a lot of these tents up, because we've shot them down to the point where I feel like we can really start to grind. Got to go by. All right, Fallow Hunter. I will be on the lookout for your Flinter appearance. That'll be sick, dude. Level 2. That's another level 2. It's a bigger level 2, though. Damn it. At least we got a good shot on him. Since I don't have storage to play Call of the Wild and Red Dead isn't working. Time to play some Minecraft. Well, at least you got some backup plans, Turtle. But yeah, I don't know if you've seen it, but they guess they rolled out a they just want like a community survey. So you have to have a ton of space to do an update, like normal for Call of the Wild, but still, just for a survey feels kind of like BS. That I had to have 80 gigs. I'd delete a whole nother game. All right, how many of these? And this is a shooter. That one over there wasn't really a shooter. Also play it on Rev just because there's so many species that I don't have in Diamond yet off of Rev. So hopefully we can get one of those while we're doing this. We got this zone here. I just need to get a hard drive and have one. Ah, gotcha. That's one thing I do miss about the older consoles, the fact that they could have, more stuff on them before you had to start deleting stuff. Like if you have like an NBA 2 or any 2K game downloaded, you're basically just stuck with that and maybe 3 or 4 other games. And every Call of the Wild update is massive too. Damn it. We may need to switch to something besides this 300 for follow-up shots. All right, he's going to go down. Just joined the Discord. Hell yeah, dude. I need to use it more, especially for if I'm going to go live more. I plan on doing a lot more lives, but I've been playing with my I just got a new Stream Deck, and trying to integrate that with Streamlabs has kind of been a learning process, but I think by next week we'll definitely be ready to have them both ready to go. But yeah, man, I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and pick that guy up, and then I shot another one up here. Somehow this dude didn't drop when he was stuck on that tree. But I thought we got a decent shot. Maybe I wasn't zeroed correctly. But this is the part, like I said, once we get those that south shot down so we can get some pickup tents, we'll really be getting our numbers up. And hopefully that doesn't take long. With all the diamonds on the map, we should be shooting down these south pretty quick. There he is. Head here. There should only be a couple shooters left over here. We do have a diamond over here, though, or at least diamond potential. I don't see the big deer. There he is. This zone looks like it's been completely shot down. Alright. Troll level 3. Probably, man, but I'm good with it. I'm just using them to basically shoot down the other zones. As far as whitetail diamonds, I have quite a few of them, so. Well, where the hell is this zone at? These guys should have already been here. Well, crap. He does have that rack that kind of sweeps up that trolls a ton, so you're probably right. But I thought I had a bigger one in this zone. Missed up 4 diamond whitetail before I got my first one. Are you playing on the 4 or the 5? Because I know I started on the 4, and that was a... I mean, you get good at it, but then trying to switch back to the 4 now, I'm like, I don't know how I ever killed anything. Let's try this zone. PS4, yeah. Yeah, if you ever switch over to the 5, you'll see, like, the way the 5 runs versus the 4 is so much smoother. Caitlin, what's up? I assume you're working? I'm good with it now, though. Yeah, like I said, you kind of get it down to where you can, like, guesstimate the, when you're shooting, but on the 4, man, it feels so laggy, especially on places that have, tons of birds. So, Salsweeson, Reventuli, I feel like it lags a ton. Because my wife still plays on her 4. What's up, Eli? Aren't you in the middle of a grind too? Aren't you in the middle of a fallow grind? All right, we got a couple shooters. That's the bastard I should have shot first. He'll slow down. That was bad. I need to either get... I got my fallow and red deer 2 days ago. Now I'm grinding tar. Oh, yeah, you're trying to stack them, aren't you? You're trying to get all of them at the same time? I think tar will be next, although I've been saying that I want to do it on... I'm sorry, that song title got me for a second. I've been saying I want to do it on Sundar Patan, but I think I'm going to switch over to Tay. And Turtle, is that true? Do you need to hear the Bean Queer song? It's one of those that's... you won't forget it once you hear it. It's like that song, the Final Thought, the Boobs and Balls song that we stumbled across on Suno. 1,000 kills into tar, and the diamond rate is pretty trash. They did feel like they trolled a lot. At least to me, it felt like we got a ton of trolls. This dude has to turn right when I want to shoot. Where's the other one? Dude, I am not getting follow-up shots on these things. This is going to be a slow grind. But we are over 400. It's still theoretically possible I get mine before Nate. Nate's bikini song. Look, Turtle. What are you doing? You should be over on Suno listening to Nate's Bikini Song and The Bean Queer. Nothing like hearing about the trials of a drag queen Bean. Alright, I need to start. We're like on about 7 or 8, I think. Right now, getting level 5s every 57 on average, but still have 3 zones. I want to manage down. And you're doing that on, I mean, if you're stacking them, you're doing it on Tay. I was kind of wanting to keep it on Cinder Patan, but then Disc has me kind of convinced I should go to Tay to do it. I don't want to shoot that zone right now. So let's try this one. Is there anywhere we haven't shot besides the north before I end up resetting? And we'll try this zone again to see if anything else came in. Flamboyant pinto beans. Yes, indeed. You know, it's not even so much the song. The song is a lot in itself, but the illustrations of the actual beans, I think, was more the lasting image. Super not consistent compared to Tay. Yeah, I feel the same way. Plus that grind for the Tar on Tay, just it was such a miserable time too, and it feels like they're more open. All right, we may have to just reset time because I don't want to shoot anything up north right now and shoot it down further. You don't know, Rainbow Chili? What the fuck is that? Is it akin to the Bean Queer? Well, I also found out the Bean Queer, there's more lore to the Bean Queer. He has a family. Turn all the colorful beans to chili. Ah. You know, if that was a real thing, I'm not sure I'd eat that. All right, we tried that zone. It's shot down. Does he have a family? I understood that he had a brother that was a lot more of a solid fella. Who wasn't part of the dancing troupe of beans. Not my lore. That's not canon. What the why? All the beans are queer? Dude, these zones are ass. I'm so ready to move back up north. Let's try this and try not to hit over here. I just sat on my dog. What kind of dog do you have, Turtle? I assume a small one if you sat on him. Please be a Yorkie mix. Well, you know, my mother had a Yorkie, and it was not my favorite dog, so. He was under the blanket on the couch. You didn't even think to look. It would have been more fun if it was like a Rottweiler or something. There's the albino who's just hanging out that I don't want to shoot. See, I think this zone just merged into this zone, which would be fine. Her name, the albino? I don't know. I don't have a name for I actually saw this when I was geese hunting and couldn't find it, and now I've been doing this, and she's kind of, and she gets stuck, so she'll just sit here and kind of hang out. He's a trooper. He spent a lot of time on Dad's work in Texas. Albanet. So she gets bullied at the school, I guess. Albanet. All right. Defaults to food names. Ooh, do you have something better than Albanet? Feels like a very achievable goal. That's got to be a 3 or a big 2. Damn it. Let's get him in. He ate rocks and crap like that. My dog ate rocks when she was a puppy. But she's a Rottweiler, so she eats basically everything. Frosting. Well, see, if I name it Sugar, that's just feels like it's been done. I don't know too many Albanets. We have to be about at 10. I need to try to keep track. I know when I started my bear grind, I absolutely was not paying attention and lost track of how many kills I was in. Alfredo? Wouldn't it be Alfreda? Wouldn't it be a girl's? Oh, that's a... Yeah, we could do that. Alfredo's too masculine. I'm saying he survived coyotes, cougars, bears all by himself. The Yorkie. Has that dog in him. I'm going to stick with bears for another. Dude, I would too. If I could get the spotted is definitely the one I want. I assume you want something different for your second one. Plus, as long as your grind went, the second one may be pretty short. Is getting the love? Dude, everybody's getting them right now. Stoner's in the middle of his grind, but I think he's still hoping for the glacier. Yeah, I want to see how many different... Yeah, me too, dude. See, when that fallow spawned, I was going to give away a fallow if it was mocha or, something I already had, but when it was a different fur, I had to keep it. That's what I told DJ to do with the moose, too. She said she wanted to give away a moose, but why wouldn't you want as many variations as you can get? Gonna work on whitetail or moose. Yeah, I'm that same way. I'm saving moose and all that for, moose will probably be next. The typical, yeah, I know, and this is my second, like back-to-back typical racks. I got the typical mocha before that. All right, way too many big ones on this lake. Sorry, you're good. It took me 9 to get. Well, are you? Because you're still doing your fallow grind right now. Did your PC stuff come in? Damn it. This is why I need RW here. He really feels like it's his civic duty in a stream to watch your ammo. New fan installed. Nice. So you streaming tonight with your new PC to see how it goes, or you're taking a break? Do I eat pancakes or stick? Well, I'm a pancake guy, Turtle. I'm going to tell you pancakes over Pop-Tarts and muffins. Need 8 more. Jesus. So you're going for every possible combination. I'm good. I just need every rack and every fur, and I'll call it. Yeah, because I watched the party animals. One day I'm gonna run by on one of these things. They're gonna be level 3, and I'll care more about that than the Great One Whitetail. Where's this thing at? Because we are close to having every diamond in the game, but Hazel Grouse is one of those that's going to be one of the last ones, I'm afraid. Yeah, the little theme song and everything. Getting every combo is so tough. Because then you end up like Ender, where all of a sudden, like, Pearl, Great One, Pheasant, you're just pissed off at every time you spawn one. What's your favorite combo, Eli? I still need a gold, a silver, and an elk rack. Oh, how did that? Come on. The one, the crew grind? Dang, dude. So we want the painted typical. That was the first ever painted that I ever had. Yeah, you put in a ton of hours the other night too. I think you were there for pretty much the whole fallow grind. 16. Yeah, I know. I don't even know how many. I mean, she is one of those people that wants to get everything of every kind, but yeah, I know she has had her her struggles with great ones. I remember her grind to get the moose took like 7,000 kills. It's awesome just to see it on my screen. Yeah, man. Dude, I was so tired when I spotted it. I was just more relieved that we got all of them in a weekend. I didn't even care anymore. I was just ready to go to bed. Belding, what's up, man? Easy. So far, so good, Belding. Hopefully you're having a good day. Alright, let's let the dog do something. He's never doing anything. No way, he's on the other side. Okay, well, screw that. I'm not letting this dog do anything. Yeah, if no one had mentioned going for a hat trick, I was definitely just would have been in bed a long time before that. But then when I did find it, I was just like, "Yep, Rum found it. Let's get this done." And by the end, as far as the fives, we were basically doing trick shots on the fives. We were trying to take 300-meter shots. No one was taking the diamond serious anymore at the end. Gave you a reason to go inside. Yeah, I would be fishing right now, but we got a little bit of rain too. Super rare has to be Rex. I hope so. I don't have a super rare fallow. I don't even have a melanistic, and I have 4 fallow great ones, and I've never seen a melanistic on my map. All right. This is why the dog is useless. He's always too far behind. Just rum. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. Just, yep, rum, it's here. I think that was after the 12-hour mark or whatever, so I'm pretty sure that got cut out. And then after watching the video of actually shooting it, like, in hindsight, that was a shot I definitely should not have taken. But the game was glitched and he was not going to stop moving around. But I just got single lung. My only Mellifella is a female. Dude, that's better than me. I've never seen a Mela female. I've never seen a Mela male. I don't even know how many huddles of piebalts and albinos, but no melanistics. Let's see. Got lucky. Yeah, I felt like I have a pretty good rare rate when it comes to fallow. I just would like to see a Mela. Dang, this dude bounced out of here quick. My long grind. I bet. Did you get a super rare fallow during that grind, or? Because I know you went way longer than I ever have for fallow. Only have a Mela croc. I mean, I have a few Melas. I don't have that luck with fallow. I have a couple Mela ibex. I got a gold Mela European rabbit. And I got a leucistic European rabbit thanks to Caitlin the other night, because that thing does not look leucistic at all. It just looks light brown. But 2 super rares on the grind is crazy. Got that Nate luck. 1 in a diamond and an albino Mela. You want 2 super rares, an albino and a... Well, yeah, I'd love that too, man. What great one fallow do you have, Turtle? Dude, Eli, I've never got a super rare on one of my grinds. The only super rare I have was a duck. I got a super rare Harlequin duck. But none of my grinds have ever given me a super rare. Painted blade, my second. Yeah, I think. The only blade I have is obviously just the hooded one. Painted blade would be sick. I was really hoping for the elk rack, just so that I could have all the racks, but it being my first painted, that was pretty cool. $500 red and 600 fallow. Belting, are you going to do tar like Eli afterwards? Just try to get all of them on Tay? Because there are quite a few tar I'd like to get. But I'm sure after one grind, I'm going to say this is my favorite one and never hunt tar again. Oh, the white one isn't out here right now. I need to move this tripod back before I blow out all of these zones. 7 supers from grinds, 1 for multiplayer. From a power outage, dude, that sucks. Still, that's a ton of super rares. And you play on PlayStation, don't you? I know you do, because you played with us. Alright, this... We're about to have to start moving some tents and finding some new zones, because we've kind of shut these down. Check the tar population. Yeah, and if you do it on a different account, then you don't have to move your tents and stuff around, which makes sense. Definitely, that's the big drawback to me too, building. I just don't want to move stuff around. After the power outage, Jesus, dude, that sucks. Yeah, we can almost just take this zone down at this point. Take it down and then move on to somewhere else. Moody posted about dogs. Well, go take a look, dude. Moody always has like a different versions of like pits, and it's mostly pit bulls, I think. Yeah, see, I don't have that problem. I wasn't that set up. I'm set up for fallow belting, but I'm not super set up for red deer, so I could tear mine down, the 2 or 3 tents I have, and set it up for tar instead. Because I don't think I'll ever go for another Great One Red Deer. I got my one Great One Red Deer, and because they don't have different variations, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a one and done. All right, did these guys ever come back? I'm getting ready to shoot some of these diamonds, our potential diamonds. But right now they're pressuring this average down so much I don't really want to take them out. That too is technically a shooter, but he is small. Oh, you bastard. There we go. Super rare. Yeah, the super rare would be sick. I've seen a lot of super rare like mellas and stuff, and I'd really want a super rare red deer, but that has been the most painful grind I have to date, so I'm not sure I'll ever go back. I went almost 3,000 kills into red deer. You want a super... Yeah, turtle. I mean, that's just all luck. I know there's big time streamers. I don't know. Lady Legend didn't have a super rare for forever. So it's just luck of the draw, I guess. Longest red deer grind is 650. Dang, dude. They do have different racks, though, right? I assume they have a small rack, great one for red deer, and a big rack, great one for red deer. Or are they all just 100% the same? Because that would suck. A lot of reworks. Yeah, that's always the. I mean, basically, this game in its lifespan has been messing something up, fixing it, and after they fix it, they end up messing up something else. So you're not wrong on that. Yeah, they're 4X. That's what I thought. Because I remember, like, they fixed it a while back, but I remember a few years ago, if you had a stacked zone, it would only display the two animals at the top drinking there. So you were kind of shit out of luck if you had 4 or 5 animals drinking in the same zone. Different racks look the same. I don't know. I just knowing there's a little bit of difference makes me more willing to go back. All right, Belding. We'll see you, man. Enjoy your dinner. But yeah, Turtle. The lack of furs, I think, makes them less replayable for a grind. But just knowing there's different racks make me a little more willing to go back. I don't know. The red deer is the one great one I'm the least interested in. The red deer on my. Hold on, let me go back. We're going to have to rework this anyways. I don't know which one mine is. So let me bring him up. Gotta eat breakfast. All right, Turtle. Maybe Caitlin or Eli or one of you guys, you can tell me.